you guys, it is No Makeup Shannon, and I'm back again with another BGC review. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. I'm already starting off bad. But please subscribe to the channel, like my video, comment, and let me know what you think about the episode. So, before we start, I just want to say, y'all know how we usually have Laura, so gingerfied. You know how we usually have Laura, the life coach? I literally just realized, you guys, that she has not been on the show the whole time. I don't know why I forgot. I wonder what happened to her. They Oxygen get rid of her. I really want to know, but I don't know. I kind of like her. I feel like she brought something to the show, so I don't know what happened and why she's not here, but it is what it is. So, anyways, let's get into the review. This episode basically starts off, the episode is called Germ Warfare, as you can see in the description box. It basically starts off with the fight, where we left off 2 weeks ago. The fight between Winter and, I want to say Sway, but I know I don't like saying that. The fight between Winter and Adria. So as you guys know, Winter got beat up a little bit. I don't know if everybody else thought so, but I definitely thought she got beat up and she kind of sort of deserved it. So, as you guys know, Adria bit Winter's finger. So, I knew she was going to go home. I didn't really want her to, but it was bound to happen because usually in BGC when you do stuff like that, you're going to go home. So, it was bound to happen. And I'm kind of sad because I really actually started to like her. So, it was kind of bold. So, one thing I noticed, when... I don't even know where to start, y'all. These girls are so fake. But I noticed that Adrian, the way she said, she was just oh, what did she say? She said something one of the girls have to go. I don't really care which one it is, but one of them have to go. And blah, 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 etc. But I feel like she was more on Winter's side, and I didn't really understand that. Because I thought her and Adria was cool, but then again, all of the girls on the show are literally fake. So, I wasn't really surprised, but I don't know, y'all. Anyways, let's move on. So, Adria comes back into the house. She spent the night at a hotel. Winter went to the hospital. So, she comes back in. She tells the girl, the girls in the house, oh, I have to go. Everybody starts crying. I guess they're going to miss her. Once again, you guys really don't know each other that much. I don't know what y'all did behind the scenes, how close y'all got, but they literally stayed in Bad Girl's house for 3 months, so I'm just how did y'all, I don't know, I'm just different, I wouldn't be crying, I don't know. Anyways, let's move on. So, this is the part, that cracked me up the most. So, Kayla comes back into the house and she's wearing a finger brace. I don't know which finger Adria bit, but Kayla comes back into the house and was basically telling, I think it was Bryneesha and Zee. I think it was Zee, but I'm really, really, really not. Oh no, it was Adrian. So she was basically telling Adrian that one of her fingers was broken. And I was just oh my God. What kind of teeth does Adria have? I know that's a weird question, but I don't even know what to say. How did you break her finger? It's just so funny because, I feel bad for Kayla, but then again, this is karma. Because I remember her specifically dragging Kaylee out of the house, and Kaylee sprained her ankle. So, I don't feel bad for Winter. I feel like it was funny. This is just karma. You're getting a taste of your own medicine. And I hate to say this, but she kind of deserved it. And then, y'all, the bad part about it is that she has to keep that on for a whole month. So I'm just like, dang, like, that's why you need to be careful how you treat people, what you say, blah, blah, blah. You know, you have to be careful. And oh my God, y'all, she also explained that they had to glue her nail back down. She had to get stitches. I'm just like, oh my God, that sounds so horrible. Like, oh my God, it was just bad, y'all. So then again, y'all, we have a scene where Adrian is just like, oh, I'm not really here to be on Bad Girls Club. I'm here to promote my radio show. I just feel like Adrian, like, do what you do. Radio is good. I guess you're doing something in life, but this is not the show for you. If you want to promote your radio show, you should have went on Real World. You should have done something else. I knew from the jump that she wasn't there to really be on Bad Girls Club. She was kind of sort of just there. Because if y'all notice, she is so boring. Like, she bothers me for some reason. And I don't know, y'all. It's just like, I'm ready for her to go. So then in the next scene, Kaylee, Zee, and Stephanie goes out to the club. I guess Zee and Stephanie bet Kaylee to kiss 3 guys. And I'm not going to lie, like, I am judgmental. I think that's kind of sort of nasty. Like, you can't just go around kissing people, and that is just nasty. But anyways, y'all. So she makes out with 3 guys, so I guess she wins the bet. And while they're on their way back home from the club, inside of the limo, Kaylee makes a video basically saying, F Kayla, she's weak, blah, blah, blah. You know, basically just dissing Kayla. She wasn't lying in her video. She said a lot of real stuff, a lot of stuff that was true. But my thing with Kaylee is, and this is why I don't know if I like her. I still respect her for staying and not, you know, allowing them to push her out. But if you have something to say, don't just say it behind somebody's back. And then she tried to use some excuse, like when Kayla approached her, which I'm going to talk about later, she tried to say, oh, well, I was drunk, I don't remember. Like, no, don't just... Because my thing is, I've heard that when you're drunk, you start telling the truth or whatever. I've never been drunk, so I don't know. I don't even like liquor. But I just feel like, I don't know what to say, y'all. It's just these girls are getting on my nerves. But anyways, let's move on to the next scene. And then again, y'all, after that club night, Kaylee wakes up with a sore throat. And I'm just like, that's what you get. You don't go around kissing 3 people. Like, you should know better than that. And then, y'all, she comes back from the doctor, and she says she has bronchitis, which is not funny because it is a serious issue. But who's to tell if you didn't get it from one of the guys in the club that you kissed? You can't just go around kissing everybody. Like, it's just not cool. Like, it's nasty. So, basically, you guys, Kayla sees the video of Kaylee. The video that she made, you know, like I was just saying, Kayla approached her about it. And she was just basically saying like, oh, hey, what's up, Kaylee? I saw some video you posted, blah, 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 etc. What exactly did she say? She was just basically trying to act tough with her broken finger. Saying like, oh, well, dang, I feel like I'm going off track. Sorry, y'all, it's raining, it's bothering me. But basically, you guys, she confronted Kaylee, and Kaylee just stood there, and she just acted like she didn't really know what was going on. And I guess when you're drunk, you forget stuff. But I feel like you don't have an excuse. You know, like, just admit to what you did. And then my thing is, I think Kayla, she said something like, oh, well, what did she say? She said the next time she said to Kaylee, I don't remember exactly what she said, but she said the next time I see you doing that, I'm going to knock you over. Like, it was just a whole bunch of extra stuff. And I'm just like, Kayla, my thing is, you can't even fight. So why are you continuously picking on Kaylee? Like, just like Iliadra said, she's trying to bully somebody that's smaller than her, which is really sad. Okay, this is the part I wanted to mention. So Kayla, this is exactly what she said. She basically said to Kaylee, like, I will drag you if it ever happens again. And then Kaylee just said, okay. But a lot of the girls were mad at her because she said okay. But my thing is, if somebody tells me that they're going to drag me, I would have been, if I was Kaylee, I would have said the same exact thing. I would have been like, okay. Because I feel like if you wanted to do something, if you say you're going to do something, then you would have did it. You wouldn't have been running your mouth. And Kayla is known for just running her mouth. She never really does anything about the situation. I just feel like if you're so-called going to drag her, why don't you just do it? You know, like, I don't really understand. I don't know, y'all. It's just a messed up situation. And then again, Bryneesha, I'm starting really not to like Bryneesha, and I really don't know why. Bryneesha and Adrian basically gets into Kaylee's face. They're just like, you don't let nobody talk to you like that. You're weak for that. I can't respect you. But my thing is, Bryneesha, like, why are you being a follower? Like, so what if she didn't defend herself? And I kind of understand where they're coming from, but then again, I kind of don't. Because then again, y'all, Winter is all bark but no bite. I don't really know how to defend that situation, but if y'all watch the episode, y'all have seen them get into it like a million times, and Winter she has yet to prove herself. And my thing is with Bryneesha, like, if you're not going to do it with one person, don't do it to the other. Because there have been times where Winter, like when Adrian was cussing out Winter didn't defend herself. You didn't have anything to say. So I don't really understand why Bryneesha did that. And then again, Adrian, like, I feel like you're irrelevant in this situation. You're irrelevant in the Bad Girls Clubhouse. So why do you think you can just confront somebody about not defending themselves? Like, you barely get camera times. We don't even know you like that, Adrian. So why is it any of your business? So after that situation, Kaylee decides to leave. And, I mean, Kayla just basically said that she was just tired of everything. And I can see how you can get tired of that, because one minute people like you, the next minute they don't. One minute they're talking about you, the next minute they're laughing with you. So I can understand why she wanted to leave. And then also, you guys, I didn't like the fact that Bryneesha, who's so-called her friend, was basically doing what they first did to Kaylee when all of the girls first came in. Bryneesha tries to talk about how she's her own person and how she doesn't follow people, but she is a follower, and I don't like to say that about Bryneesha because I kind of sort of like her. But if y'all look at it, it's just like you constantly say you do what you want to do when you want to do it, and you don't follow people, but you just taking her stuff out and throwing her stuff down the stairs. That just goes to show that you're a follower. And I don't even know what to say. I really just don't like Bryneesha's motives. Like, a lot of people keep saying that she's real, but I see something else. And I don't really know how to explain it, but time will tell y'all. Like, this girl is kind of, sort of fake to me, and I don't really know how to explain it yet, but she's just really fake. It's like Bryneesha is trying to be like the HBIC of the house since certain people have left, and I don't really like that. I think it's really unfair. So the next scene takes place in the house. So I guess Kayla read the message that Kaylee left. And the message says, I hope you enjoy brushing your teeth with bronchitis. Like, last night when I first heard that, I was done. Like, I could not stop cracking up because it was funny. Like, just the message, like, I hope you enjoy brushing your teeth with bronchitis. It was really funny. And then again, y'all, I never did talk about the bronchitis situation. So in the house, the girls were basically making fun of Kaylee. I think it was Bryneesha, Adrian, and Kayla. They were basically making fun of her Like, I remember at one point they were wearing like sheets over their head, I guess trying to show that they didn't want to catch. It was just basically just making fun of her. And Bryneesha constantly talks about how she's so real and how she's this, but I don't think she is real, and I think she's a little bit fake. And I think in the long run you guys will see that. I don't know, y'all. These girls, they always rub me the wrong way. And then, y'all, the episode ends where Adrian, who's extremely irrelevant, is basically talking about Kaylee. And Kaylee's not there. Like, I don't understand why Adrian thinks she can all of a sudden talk about people. Like, this is literally the 4th episode and you're still irrelevant. So it's just a little bit too late to try to get into the mix. Like, I don't know, y'all. But y'all, that is the end of this review. That is basically all the stuff that happened. I hope I didn't leave anything important out. I feel like the main thing in the situation was just Adria and Kaylee leaving, and then the whole bronchitis situation. They also showed a part where I think, what's her name, Adrian went to see some producer lady, but that was boring. I feel like they just wanted to give her some camera time just because, like, because she's just really boring. Like, I don't know how people really like her. Like, I honestly don't. But anyways, y'all, that is the end of this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos. And I will be back next Wednesday with a BGC. What episode is it? I think 5 or 6. I don't know. But anyways, I will be back next Wednesday. So if you like my videos, just comment and tell me what you think about it. And I will see you guys later in my next video.